request the Vice Chancellor to address the gathering and present the annual report of the University.
Honorable Chief Guest, Her Royal Highness Princess Sonam Bechan Wangchuk, Honorable Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, the Chief Justice of India and Chancellor of the National Law School of India University, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Chief Justice and Judges of the High Courts, Honorable Minister of Law and Parliamentary Affairs, Legislation and Tourism, Government of Karnataka, Shri H.K. Patil, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Honorable Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Shri Manan Kumar Mishra, Honorable Members of the General Council, Executive Council, Academic Council, and the Finance Committee of the University, my exceptional faculty and staff, and our proud graduating students and their families. Good morning and a warm welcome to the 31st Annual Convocation of the National Law School of India University, Bangalore. It's an exceptionally warm morning at the end of an unseasonably dry and hot August in Bangalore this year. Thank you for traveling long distances to join us this morning to celebrate the most solemn and joyful event in our university calendar. At this convocation ceremony, we graduate nearly 2,000 students, 8 with a Doctor of Philosophy, 59 with a Masters of Public Policy, 68 with a Masters in Law, 74 with a Bachelor's in Arts and Law Honours, and 1,490 students with the Masters of Business Law or a postgraduate diploma from our professional and continuing education programs. These students have spent between 8 and 1 year with us to earn their respective degrees, and today we gather to congratulate them on their achievement and to wish them the very best as they embark on their future careers. While our graduating students deserve our unreserved praise, we must take a moment to acknowledge and thank their parents and friends who've scaffolded their university education and the faculty and staff who, through their outstanding service, have made this transformative university education possible. This university was founded by a team of inspired faculty who sacrificed their budding academic careers to create an outstanding teaching university. Today, we salute and thank them for their foresight and for their vision to create the foundation for us to deliver exceptional academic outcomes and envision a university that will deliver these outcomes to a larger and more inclusive student body on a national and international scale. In the last 35 years, there are many ways in which an NLS education has remained constant and unchanging. The university has prepared students for leadership in excellence in their chosen professions through a rigorous academic program that emphasizes a commitment to getting things done with scarce resources and time. This pursuit of excellence is grounded in the ethical commitment to economic and social transformation that realizes constitutional values. We are confident that this 31st cohort of graduates will galvanize their talents in the legal and other professions, social service, and through startups in legal technology and social enterprises. We're proud of the diversity of career choices our students, our graduates make, and look forward to discovering with them the breadth and depth of their potential to transform our world in new and yet to be imagined ways. In 2019-20, the governing bodies of the university carefully deliberated and then adopted the NLSIU Inclusion and Expansion Plan 2021 to 25. This 5-year plan set out an ambitious agenda for the university, including a 340% increase in student intake from 500 to 2,200, a 300% increase in faculty from 30 to 120, and a corresponding increase in university infrastructure, administrative capacity, and technology to accommodate this meteoric growth. I'm glad to report today that despite considerable odds being stacked against us, we have implemented and delivered this plan fully to this point. We began academic year 23-24 with 1,078 on-campus students, of whom nearly 450 joined the university this academic year. As of July 2023, we have 77 faculty, of whom 66 have joined the university in the last 3 academic years. While expanding the overall numbers, the university today has the most socially inclusive student and faculty body in its history. It is no surprise that admission to the National Law School is a coveted opportunity sought by all. We are committed to being the first choice of every aspiring young student from every community, irrespective of their social and economic background. Our ability to remain a selective yet inclusive university will depend on our continued ability to expand and grow. To accommodate this remarkable expansion, the university has invested in the expansion of physical and digital infrastructure at unprecedented rates. Earlier this morning, we inaugurated a comprehensively redeveloped library which expands capacity from a little over 250 to 600 students and reimagines the library to be the center of student social life and collaborative learning practices. This redevelopment project was completed in 6 months and was generously supported by an external donor and grants from the government of Karnataka. We have also made considerable progress on an expansive digitization project to make all our library books available digitally to specially able students to work towards universal accessibility of all library resources. This university was envisaged as a fully residential university, and hence, in the last year, we have increased the number of hostel beds available from around 780 to over 1,000, while simultaneously improving and upgrading the room furniture, toilets, and other amenities in each of the hostels. For the first time in the university's history, every hostel room has contemporary wooden furniture and bedding, and the interiors of every room is cleaned every week to ensure a healthy and clean living environment. These hostel facilities compare favorably with international university standards, and we hope to constantly raise the bar with every passing year. The university remains committed to being a residential academic community, but we will need the support of the government of Karnataka and other philanthropic institutions to secure additional land and resources to build residential facilities for our fast expanding student and faculty body. This rapid expansion of the university has been implemented in a manner that ensures that we maintain and enhance our academic leadership. Every public and private ranking agency that published a ranking of Indian law schools this year places NLSIU as the #1 law school in India. These rankings recognize the university's ability to reinvigorate its curriculum and pedagogy consistently, to be at the leading edge of the academic fields that we teach and research in. In July 2023, the university adapted all continuous assessment and paper writing exercises to respond to the emergence of generative artificial intelligence. Our ability to respond to contemporary challenges in a timely and thoughtful manner sets us apart from our peers. For the university to deliver the highest quality of education while expanding, we need to build institutional capacity to operate at scale. The university has focused on developing institutional capacity along two dimensions. First, to enable the digital transformation of all academic and administrative practices and processes, and secondly, to reimagine and restructure university administration with the support of the governing bodies. This unglamorous work is foundational to the university's current and future success, but hidden from public view. So I particularly thank and acknowledge the Herculean work of the staff who work tirelessly to give faculty and students a smooth and unruffled educational experience. The university is now prepared to embrace a future where learning is disaggregated by space and time, where in-person, online, and hybrid learning merge into a seamless educational experience. I am confident that our sustained efforts to build institutional capacity along these dimensions will secure our place at the cutting edge of the future of higher education globally. Earlier this week, our governing bodies adopted several policies and decisions that will shape the university's near-term future. I will emphasize two key initiatives. First, the deepening and broadening of academic research. The university has now adopted a new research policy to democratize leadership of university centers and chairs and enhance participation of faculty in collaborative research projects. By investing university resources in supporting individual faculty, chairs and centers, we are confident that these new beginnings will snowball into a quantum jump in research output at the university. Our research output has increased by nearly 50% over the last NIRF ranking cycle. We're hopeful that the new research policy will catapult the university into the global league of research leaders. The second initiative is to foster a greater integration of NLS with global peer universities and to shape the evolution of law and the social sciences globally. The founders of the National Law School were acutely aware of the international role that the university must play as a global South law school that contributes to a multipolar world, a world where knowledge is progressively decolonized. In the early years, we admitted foreign students from neighboring South countries to our academic programs, and some of the students we have admitted over the years will graduate today. This year, we have adopted three initiatives towards this founding goal. First, to recommence admitting foreign students to academic programs of the university using a new admission process. Secondly, to develop twinning, dual, and joint degree programs with leading universities around the world. And finally, to develop deep research partnerships with select universities that facilitate the production of new and useful knowledge in various fields. These initiatives taken together will allow the university to take its rightful place in global legal education and contribute to the development of a multipolar future. Our engagement with the Jigme Singye Wangchuk Law School in Paro, Bhutan is a guiding example of the nature of relationships we aspire to build beyond our national borders. The JSW Law School is the first and leading law school in Bhutan founded to educate a new generation of lawyers. These lawyers will support the development of the rule of law in Bhutan in a manner that incorporates Bhutanese national culture and values. NLS has engaged with the JSW Law School to support student and faculty exchanges, sharing library resources, and facilitating student internships and professional development in India. Today, Her Royal Highness Princess Sonam Techin Wangchuk, the founding president of the Jigme Singye Wangchuk Law School, has graciously agreed to be our chief guest at this convocation, and we look forward to cementing and deepening our relationship with the JSW Law School in the years ahead. In my annual report so far, I have sketched an outline of a thorough and comprehensive transformation underway at the National Law School of India University, Bangalore. The more contemporary and updated format of this 31st convocation ceremony is symbolic of the new thinking and willingness to experiment that moves us at NLS today. Today's convocation is a first for this university. The governing bodies have graciously consented to abandon their gowns and caps, to set aside the ceremonial protocol of seating on the dais, and to develop a new ceremony that better reflects the Republican and democratic values that we teach in our classrooms. It would be an error on my part to present these transformations as if they were inevitable or easy. As Amartya Sen reminds us, we are argumentative Indians who often disagree about the ends we must pursue or the appropriate means to secure these ends. Despite these reasonable disagreements, that we make progress at all is due to the
we have in our hearts. When I was in 9th standard, I happened to read this well-written autobiography of veteran jurist Fali Nariman, which strongly encouraged me to pursue law. My family unconditionally supported me, but coming from a small town in Maharashtra called Karad, and having done all my schooling through State Board of Marathi Medium, the journey to reach NLS was certainly challenging, but I was privileged enough to get into NLS and successfully complete 5 years of degree here. On the day I entered college, my mind was filled with immense satisfaction of being there as with you all. But at the same time, as most of us, I had all sorts of doubts whether I can fit in the place. Now when I'm graduating, I realize how much the university has given to me, has given to all of us. It's not just a degree, but more importantly, the valuable opportunities and the enduring qualities it has inculcated in us. It has opened our minds. It has taught us way to think, way to write, and way to speak. On my last day at campus in this year's June, I had an opportunity to talk to my professor, Dr. Sudhir Krishnasamy. He said that it's not just the qualities of speaking, writing, or researching that we inculcate, but more importantly, the ethos and the values the institution tries to build in us, which would help ultimately to navigate through life. And I could not agree with him more on this remark. Today we are all here for a reason. All of us have sacrificed something or other to be here. May it be our time with family and friends, may it be the social occasions of celebration, but most certainly our sleep on the day of submissions. We have spent 5 years together in this one of the most competitive and academically rigorous environment. So I'm sure that we all share the ability to work, ability to multitask, to think quickly, to work under pressure, and most certainly our passion to learn law. These are all necessary and desirable qualities to make a successful career in any field. But what strikes me the most is the crucial place of ethos and values it has taught us. As we face the challenges of modern world, I realize that as an individual and as a society, we will have to make difficult choices, especially the pandemic time has taught us this. Now when we aspire to build a fair and just society with rule of law, holding allegiance to the Constitution of India, we must note that there are counter forces which are real and very much material. For example, at the start of this year, Oxfam released a report titled Survival of the Richest, which noted that richest 1% has grabbed some 2/3 of the new wealth which they created since 2020, which is almost twice as much the money which is owned by the rest 99% of the world's population. Now this highlights the problem of distribution, and it would make one think deeply about what's wrong and whether there is a better way to do things. The scholars, philosophers, jurists, economists have been debating and discussing these problems for many centuries. I'm grateful to all my teachers for introducing us to all these debates and making us think meaningfully and deeply about it. Every time now I come across such news indicating wealth inequality or public finances, I would profoundly remember classes of Professor Senekar, who has taught us patiently how to understand how the taxation or money operates in the modern nation states. To give another example, I would always remember the lessons taught in jurisprudence classes every time now I read the judgment, because then I would try to identify its mode of interpretation, its justness, and its allegiance to the written word of the law, and many other such factors. I'm sure all of us have such shared journeys, and we will always remember something or other from each class, which each faculty has tried to tell us. I'm sure that this insistence on learning first principles and equips us to respond to more problems. Learning the philosophy of law, its purpose, while developing an acute sense of social realities, it's certainly helpful to face the challenges of modern world. And if we are truly to expand the moral horizons of our society as an individual and contribute meaningfully to the world, I suppose the simple acts of kindness and empathy should be foundation of it all. Although it's true that natural endowments would put a person ahead in a race, but our task must be to minimize the advantages and disadvantages one incurs from the lottery of birth. I do realize that there is nothing new in what I'm saying right now. We have been hearing about these values since generations. But as one of my professors, Rahul Singh, used to quote this Nobel Prize winner, Andre Gide, and I quote, re-quote, everything that needs to be said has already been said. But since no one was listening, everything must be said again. So I would like to use this occasion to say that having a kind heart and empathy is one of the most desirable traits, especially in a world where everything appears quite mechanical or artificial at times. It's ultimately the kind words of our family, peers, friends, and teachers which bring us new enthusiasm to do something. It's mentally healthy and happy environment which makes us productive. So I truly hope that we would choose our words and actions driven by some values. As the university opens up the doors of real and equal opportunity to even more students, the student body must reflect the same. We have this shared responsibility of adapting ourselves to this transition, designing our structures for diversity and inclusion. And in many ways, then the student community reflects the larger society, drawing students from different socioeconomic backgrounds across the country. So now it's our responsibility to make sure that there is a level playing field for us all. And based on my experience last year as a student body representative, I can surely say that we're moving in that direction. It might take some time and more efforts, but I'm sure that the current students of the university will take this up and continue to progress in this direction. Now, towards the conclusion, I would like to recite this Olympic motto, and I again quote, "The most important thing in Olympic Games is not just winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well. And I'm certain that all of us have fought well as we graduate today, especially after facing the pandemic and still navigating through it successfully. I want to express my gratitude to the university, to the teachers, the staff, my peers, who have influenced my life choices in the most meaningful way, and they have shared their wisdom with me. The model of National Law School has created a platform which holds immense value, especially for first-generation lawyers. I wish to thank my fellow batchmates and the current students who gave me this opportunity to represent them. I'm humbled and overwhelmed by all the trust and affection I received. I'm thankful to all my friends and family who constantly supported me, and without them, none of this would have been possible for me to do. Congratulations to all graduates, and thank you all for listening to me."
May I request the Vice Chancellor to please invite the Chancellor.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to request you, sir, to declare the convocation open.
This 31st convocation of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, has been called to confer degrees upon the candidates who in the examinations held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. I now declare the convocation open. Let the candidates for the various degrees stand forward. Do you sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degrees for which you are candidates, you will conduct yourselves with humility, integrity, and civility, and strive to protect the Constitution and develop a society governed by the rule of law? Let the candidates be now presented.
I request all graduating students to come up in the order that their names are announced. The degrees will be awarded by the Chancellor and the medals and prizes will be awarded by the Chief Guest. We will begin the award of degrees to the candidates receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of this university.
Saurabh Sood. Surya Kanta Balladhikari. Brinda Kalidindi. The following candidates will receive their degree in absentia: Abdul Rahim Salim Male Ramba, Kumud Malviya, Sharmila R, Vijay Kishore Tiwari, and Hamida Umar Hamad. Candidates for the Master of Laws will now receive their degree.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have qualified for the degree of Master of Laws, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Master of Laws of this university.
Aditya Bhushan Singh. Akshat Gautam. Akshay.
Akshay? He didn't get his photograph. Congratulations.
Akshay Pannu.
Congratulations.
Alin Gupta. Anisley Andrew. Ashish Dev. Ashish Suryavanshi. Bhagirathi M. Bharti TV. Darshan Upadhyay. Deepak Man. Dhruv Gupta, recipient of the Indian Army, Navy, Air Force Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in the LLM course Law and Justice in a Globalizing World, instituted by SRRK Sharma, Chartered Accountants, Bangalore. Gauri Krishnan Tampi S. Gurdeep Singh. Harsh Pratap. Hemant Sagar. Jibran Ahmed. K.S. Sai Pavan, recipient of the Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation Gold Medal for Best Dissertation, instituted by Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation, and the Nani Palkiwala Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in the LLM course, Comparative Public Law and Governance, instituted by the Nani A. Palkiwala Memorial Trust, Mumbai. Kritika P. Trivedi. N.P. Danika. Malika Jain, recipient of the Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in the LLM course, Law and Society, instituted by Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation. Masoom Reza. Megha Saini, Nikita Ahalyan, recipient of the Mrs. Chandra Sriram Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in the LLM course research methodology instituted by Mrs. Chandra Sriram, and the Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation Gold Medal for Best Outgoing LLM Student for Outstanding Personal Achievement instituted by Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation. Nikita, Onmichon Ramraj, Pallavi Meena, Prabjot Kaur, recipient of the Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation Gold Medal for Best Outgoing LLM Student for Outstanding Personal Achievement, instituted by Messrs. Sitaram Jindal Foundation. Pranay Sharma Y, Pratyush Kumar, Rajiv Kumar, Rupali Parashar, Rushika, Saloni Oliveira, Sarvajit Singh Bajwa, Soumya Singh, Shankar B, Shri Harish Kulkarni, Shubhi Verma, Simarpreet Kaur, Soumya Sirohi, Teesta Mishra, Trishna Devi, Vaishnavi P,
Congratulations. All the best.
Vinay V,
Congratulations to you.
Vishwas Chavla,
Congratulations.
Chetan Upadhyay,
Happy congratulations. All the best.
Chirag Seth, Pooja Das, Rohan S. Nayak, Shikhar Tiwari, Utkarsh Garg, Akshay Kumar, Madhumit Kaur,
Just wait a minute. You put it right. We'll have another picture. Don't worry. Yeah? Okay, one. Yeah.
Hemendra Kumar,
Two students and this two. This two are not.
The following candidates will receive their degree in absentia: Ashi Agarwal, Anjali Singh, Ankita Singh, Jeetmanyu Satpathy, also recipient of the Hunasagahalli Muttanna Parvatamma Medal for securing the highest CGPA LLM, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. SRRK Sharma, Chartered Accountants, Bangalore, and the ML Mitra Memorial Gold Medal for securing the highest marks in the LLM course Foundations of Private Law, instituted by Professor NL Mitra, former Vice Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University. Shruti Nag PS, Aniket Rai, SN Samit, Vanshika Mehta, and Ahmed Sulaiman. The degree of Master of Public Policy will now be awarded.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have qualified for the degree of Master of Public Policy, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Master of Public Policy of this university.
Aditi Mishra, Muddal Aditya. Aditya Shri. Anshul Rai Sharma. Anuj Gera. Arvind J. Nambudri. Budapagari Manaswini. Deborah Suarez. Dinesh Kumar. Gadam Seti Shrija. Gauri Sushil Kumar. Geetanjali Jha. Jisu Paul. John Philip. K. Akhilesh Mahadevan. Kanaya. Kashish Kumar. Mehak Sood. Namrata Keshava. Navya Punya. Sorry, Naresh Singaravelu. Sorry. Navya Punya. Neha Singh. Nipun Verma, Prarthana Vaidya, recipient of the MPP Faculty Medal for Best Outgoing Student, instituted by the MPP Faculty of the NLSIU, and Best Dissertation Award for MPP Program, instituted by Professor N. Jairam. Ramanathan T. Ringsal Ongmu Bhutia. Rohan Ross. Saloni Sethi. Sanjana Mishra. Satyajit MS. Sharat Chandra M. Shruti Sharma. Siddharth Subudhi. Sidra Ali. Soma Kumari. Srishti Rangpipi. Tushar Katiyar. Vipin Juneja. Paikini Ritvik Vinay. Apurva Bantula. Vishwanjas Raghavan. The following candidates will receive their degree in absentia: Aditi Vasudevan, Erodi Tejas, Alisha Farooq, Ankit Kumar, Dishari Chatterjee, Doita Basu, Geeti Gunta Pranita, Gursimar Singh Gulati, Koidala Harish Kumar, Mahesh Krishnan Ramesh, Stuti Mathur, Tamanna Dalal, Tavi Rati, Priyakant Verma, Samragni Dasgupta. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws Honours will now receive their degree.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws Honours, to which I pray they may be admitted. Candidates taking the degree in person will please stand forward.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, I admit you as also the candidates in absentia to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Laws Honours of this university.
Aditya Krishna, Aditya Kumar Singh, Aditya Pramod Falnikar, Aman Garg, Anuga MD, Anam Chaudhary, Anamika Meena, Anshul Bateja, Ankit Kapoor, Ankit Singh, Anmol Gupta, Anmol Ratan, Anshita Agarwal, Anshul Vats, Anushka Kandelwal.
Congratulations. Have you started working already? Oh, wonderful. Bye.
Apurva Nangya secured the highest CGPA in the BA LLB Honours Degree Program. Darshan G, recipient of the Shri S.K. Venkat Rangayangar Medal for the Outstanding Graduating Student, instituted by Shri S.V. Rangaswamy, former Professor, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and the Vikram Singh Medal for Young Leader of the Year, instituted by Karan Singh, Calcutta. Devansh Kaushik, recipient of the Dr. D.V. Gundappa Medal in Professional Ethics, instituted by Mrs. Vinu Jairam and Mr. A.N. Jairam, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocate, Bangalore, and the Best Student Advocate Award, instituted by Mr. V.R. Reddy, Senior Advocate and Additional Solicitor General, New Delhi. Dhananjay Datta Shrimali.
So we have the same name. Congratulations.
Digvijay R. Singh. Divyansh Mishra. Isha Goyal, recipient of the Datlal Junjunwala Medal in International Law, instituted by Messrs. Sita Kunj Memorial Trust through Mr. R.N. Junjunwala, Solicitor and Advocate, Calcutta, and the Justice Alvaro Diaz Medal in Jurisprudence, instituted by Mrs. and Mr. Menezes, Panjim, Goa. Gagan Bajpai. Rosli Girija Shivaji. Gunjan Jadia. Gunjan Srivastav. Hardik Malik. Himanshu. Jay Abhijit Unde. Jay Bhaskar Sharma. Jwalika Balaji, recipient of the Basant Kumar Birla Medal for the second rank student, instituted by the Birla Sanskriti Trust, Calcutta, The late Shri A.V. Gopal Krishna Bhatt Memorial Medal for second rank, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountant, Bangalore. The Justice V.C. Ramchandran Medal in Clinical Courses, instituted by Mrs. Vinu Jairam and Mr. A.N. Jairam, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocate, Bangalore. The Lakshmi Devi Junjunwala Medal in Criminal Law, instituted by Messrs. Sita Kunj Memorial Trust through Mr. R.N. Junjunwala, Solicitor and Advocate, Calcutta. The Shri K.I. Bhatta Memorial Medal for Most Deserving Female Student, instituted by Shri Shankar H. Pathak. And the Alyosha Kumar Gold Medal for Excellence in Sports and Extracurricular Activities, instituted by Commander Arun Kumar, ABSM, NM, retired, Mumbai. Kabir Tiwari. Karthik Rai, recipient of the Shri N.R. Railu Medal for third rank, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountants, Bangalore. The Professor P. Shivshankar Medal in Intellectual Property Law, instituted by Mrs. Vinu Jairam and Mr. A.N. Jairam, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocate, Bangalore. And the R. Keshava Iyengar Medal in Administrative Law, instituted by Mr. K. Parasaran, Senior Advocate, New Delhi. Kasvi Dhaval Thakkar. Kunal Badesra. Lakshmi T. Nambiar, recipient of the Mrs. Madhu Basin Nobel Student Award for Legal Aid Clinic, instituted by Mr. Lalit Basin, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, New Delhi. Manav Sridharan. Mansi Gupta, recipient of the Mr. Vedabrahma Venkata Subramanya Avadanigalu Medal in Tort Law, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountant, Bangalore, and the Kumari Devi Menon Memorial for all-round best graduating girl student, instituted by Professor N.R. Madhav Menon and Mrs. Rama Menon. Mayank Singh. Neha Gididharan. Parikshit Bansal. Prakar Pipraya. Prashant Moti Munshi. Priyanka Vishnoi. Ritu Kumari, Samarth Bhatnagar, Samiksha Bhargava, Shantanu Jha, Shashanka Tiwari, Shivangi Mishra, Bamini Soham Shrikant, Saurav Kumar, Umang Agarwal, Vasu Agarwal, Vibha Krishna Prasad Nadig, Vidisha Singh, recipient of the Mr. H.V. Subbarao Medal in Contracts Law, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountant, Bangalore, the Shanbhog Raghavendra Rao and Subbalakshama Memorial Medal for Best Outgoing Student, instituted by Mrs. and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountants, the R. Keshava Iyengar Medal in Administrative Law, instituted by Mr. K. Parasaran, Senior Advocate, New Delhi, the Sitaram Junjunwala Medal in Business and Corporate Laws, instituted by Messrs. Sita Kunj Memorial Trust through Mr. R.N. Junjunwala, Solicitor and Advocate, Calcutta, the Professor K.C. Gopal Krishna and Srimati Sarojini Gopal Krishna Gold Medal in Taxation Law, instituted by Professor K.C. Gopal Krishna, Bangalore, and the Justice P. Govinda Menon Medal for Best All-Round Graduating Student, instituted by Mr. and Mrs. M. Shankar Narayanan, former Chief Secretary, Karnataka. Vidushi Gupta, recipient of the Ms. K.G. Pramila and Mr. D.C. Tamanna Medal in Transfer of Property Laws, instituted by Mrs. Prabha Sharma and Mr. S.R.R.K. Sharma, Chartered Accountant, Bangalore, the Shri A.R. Uday Shankar Medal in Public Law, instituted by Ms. Krishna Uday Shankar, Bangalore, former BA LLB Honours Student of the National Law School of India, University, the K.B. Junjunwala Medal in Constitution Law, instituted by Messrs. Sita Kunj Memorial Trust through Mr. R.N. Junjunwala, Solicitor and Advocate, Calcutta, and the Professor Uday Raj Rai Medal in Constitution Law, instituted by Ms. Sheila Rai, Professor, NLU Orissa, Cuttack. Yashasvi Bablu Kadbe, Anushya Ramakrishna, Brijesh Kumar Chaudhary, Akashdeep Singh, Ayushi Devendra Satyadev, Sujoy Sarkar, Lahiri S, Eruva Akash, Anjali P. Raju, Sara Singh, the following candidates will receive their degrees in absentia: Kshitij Chandra, Shailaja Rawal, recipient of the Srimati Rukmini Devi Arundel Medal in Environmental Law, instituted by Mrs. Vinu Jairam and Mr. A.N. Jairam, former Additional Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocate, Bangalore. Tansa Karthik Shah, recipient of the Singhania and Company Medal in Law and Economics, instituted by Mr. D.C. Singhania, Advocate, New Delhi. Kaustubh Chaturvedi, Anushka Tiwari, Harini Raman, and Dayan Varsi. Candidates receiving the degree of Master of Business Laws and the postgraduate diplomas for the academic years 2021-22 and 2022-23 will now receive their degrees in absentia.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates who have qualified for the degree of Master of Business Laws and the respective postgraduate diplomas to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, I admit the candidates in absentia to the degree of Master of Business Laws and the postgraduate diplomas of this university.
For the Master of Business Laws degree, Alexander Thomas, recipient of the Mr. P.K. Das Memorial Medal to the Best in Master of Business Laws Distance Education Program, instituted by Professor N.L. Mitra, former Vice-Chancellor of the National Law School of India, University. Shivam Gira, recipient of the Mr. P.K. Das Memorial Medal to the Best in Master of Business Laws Distance Education Program, instituted by Professor N.L. Mitra, former Vice-Chancellor, National Law School of India, University. The Postgraduate Diploma in Human Rights Law, Subhadra Nayak for the academic year 2022-23. Nausheen Shahnaz for the academic year 21-22 will receive it in absentia. The Postgraduate Diploma in Medical Law and Ethics, Anand Sudhir Vinekar for the academic year 2021-22. Rane Anil Vishnu for the academic year 2022-23. The postgraduate diploma in environmental law, Nidhi Batra for the academic year 2021-22. Bansal Puneet Ramnivas Vinod for the academic year 2022-23. The postgraduate diploma in intellectual property rights law, Kunal Joshi for the academic year 2021-22. Prarthana Singh for the academic year 2022-23. The postgraduate diploma in child rights law, Suhail S. Kasim for the academic year 2021-22. Shah Chintan Pankaj for the academic year 2022-23. The postgraduate diploma in consumer law and practice, Anupa Banerjee for the academic year 2021-22. Utkarsh Tyagi for the academic year 2022-23 will receive his degree in his certificate in absentia. The postgraduate diploma in cyber law and cyber forensics, Rupa Parikh for the academic year 2022-23. Radhika Vanchiswaran for the academic year 21-22 will receive it in absentia. 1,490 candidates are taking degrees in absentia for the online and hybrid education programs of the university. That brings us to the end of the degree and prize distribution ceremony. Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra, the Chairman of the Bar Council of India, is a senior advocate at the Supreme Court of India. Mr. Mishra graduated with a BSc Honours and an LLB Honours from Patna University, where he was a gold medalist in the law examinations. Mr. Mishra has been an elected member of the Bihar Bar Council since 1989 and has served as a member of the Bar Council of India from Bihar, first from 2010 for one term, and then since 2018 in consecutive terms. Mr. Mishra has been the Chairman of the Bar Council of India since 2012. The Chairman of the Bar Council of India is a member of the Academic Council, the Executive Council, and the Chairman of the General Council of the National Law School of India University. May I now invite Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra to deliver the welcome address.
Honorable the Chief Guest, Her Royal Highness Princess Sonam Tekkan Wangchuk, Honorable Dr. Justice D.Y. Chancellor, Chief Justice of India and Chancellor of National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, Honorable Judges of Supreme Court of India, Honorable Chief Justices and Judges of High Courts, Honorable Minister of Law and Parliamentary Affairs and Tourism, Sri H.K. Patil, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, the Honorable Members of Bar Council of India, the Learned Advocate General Karnataka State, Honorable Members of Governing Bodies of the University, respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Sudhir Krishna Swamy, and Registrar, Professor Dr. N.S. Nigam, my dear students, respected parents, teachers, ladies and gentlemen, my hearty congratulations to passing out graduates. My reverential regard to the parents for their sacrifices. As the Chairman of Bar Council of India, I feel extremely delighted to be a part of today's momentous convocation. Friends, our Chancellor, Honorable Dr. D.Y. Chanchud, is a very good speaker, very good orator. He is your ideal. You are to listen to him, so I shall not take much of your time. Let me share with you the epoch-making saga of NLSIU, pioneered by Bar Council of India. The Constitution of India has been growing from strength to strength in the last 73 years and had been hailed as the instrument of social change in India with its focus on justice, social, economic, and political. Rule of law, due process of law, and upholding the dignity of human beings, assuring the fraternity, have been the bedrock of Constitution of India. Realizing that these will be possible only through education and excellence in education, the founding fathers have rightly given importance to education in the Constitution of India. With the inspiration from the mandates of the Constitution of India, the Bar Council of India established the National Law School of India University in Bangalore in the year 1987. The establishment of Bangalore Law School marked a major turning point in legal education in India. My dear law graduates, you are now equipped with a very powerful tool, the law, a law force that shapes societies, upholds justice, and safeguards the fundamental principles of our democratic world. But this achievement is not just about the degrees you hold. It's about the transformations you have undergone, the growth you have experienced, and the potential you now possess to make an impact in this world. The legal education you have received at the NLSIU is more than just a degree. It's a ticket to understanding the intricacies of our legal system, a roadmap to navigating the complexities of justice, and a gateway to championing the causes of righteousness. I urge you to take immense pride in being a part of this institution, a product of visionary initiative of Bar Council of India through its trust. NLSIU was a pioneering endeavor of 5-year integrated legal education in a manner unprecedented in the Indian history. It revolutionized legal education and transformed the legal landscape, inspiring generations of legal minds to come. And now, as you set foot into the world, remember that you are the legacy of that revolution, carried forward with pride and honor. But as much as we reveal in our accomplishments, let us not forget that journey does not end here. In fact, it's just beginning. You are now armed with a remarkable skill set, but it's how you wield it that truly matters. The legal profession is not merely a job. It's a vocation that demands responsibility to serve the society, the ethics, and the commitment to justice. You can choose to be advocates, judges, academicians, researchers, authors who redefine the boundaries of legal studies and practice. As you embark on your journey, let me remind you that success is not solely defined by material gains or titles. True success lies in making a positive impact, in upholding the principles of justice, and in being a beacon of hope for those who seek guidance. The legal profession offers you the privilege of being a voice for the voiceless, a shield for the oppressed, and a catalyst for change. But to achieve this goal, remember that humility, integrity, and continuous learning must be your companion. Embrace challenges, for they are opportunities to grow. Embrace failures, for they are lessons in disguise. Embrace empathy, for it is the cornerstone of understanding. And most importantly, embrace your dreams with unwavering determination. So, graduates, seize this opportunity, be passionate, be relentless, and be the change you wish to see in the world. Remember, you have the power to shape societies, to drive change, and to leave a lasting legacy. As you step out into the world, be confident in your abilities, be resolute in your purpose, and be a source of inspiration to others. As knowledge is power, we at Bar Council of India strive our utmost to empower people through legal knowledge and provide access to quality legal education to one and all. The India International University of Legal Education and Research at Goa is a testament to this progress. Once again, the BCI dares to dream and dreams to dare. Once again, congratulating the young graduates and appealing to them to make surroundings around them more just, more secure, and more equitable. I take leave of you. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Dr. Justice Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud, the Chief Justice of India, is the Chancellor of the National Law School of India University. Before his appointment to the Supreme Court of India, he has served as the Chief Justice of the Allahabad High Court and a judge of the Bombay High Court. Justice Chandrachud holds LLM and SJD degrees from the Harvard Law School. As chairperson of the E-Committee of the Supreme Court of India, he is leading a digital transformation of the judicial system in India, comprising over 18,000 courts. The aim is to ensure access, transparency, and accountability. Among the initiatives of the E-Committee, virtual courts have been set up, video conferencing of court hearings have been enabled, and digitization of court records and e-filing of cases have been facilitated. Since he took charge as the Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud has spearheaded numerous reforms on the administrative and judicial side, including the launch of the e-SCR project to provide free access to the judgments of the Supreme Court. Justice Chandrachud has also steered initiatives to reduce structural barriers that preclude members of marginalized communities from accessing justice. The Supreme Court released a sensitization module for the judiciary to sensitize the members of the judiciary on the concepts of gender and sexual identity. The Supreme Court has also taken steps to make its infrastructure inclusive and accessible. Justice Chandrachud has been a guest speaker at universities in various parts of the world and has addressed several international conferences. May I now invite the Honorable Chief Justice of India and Chancellor of the National Law School of India University to deliver the presidential address.
A very good afternoon to Her Royal Highness, Princess Sonam Dechan Wangchuk, Dr. Sudhir Krishnaswamy, Vice Chancellor, NLSIU, Professor Nigam, Sri H.K. Patil, Minister of Law and Parliamentary Affairs, Legislation and Tourism, and Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Minister of Higher Education of the Government of Karnataka, Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra, Chairperson of the Bar Council of India and the Bar Councillors, two distinguished Chief Justices of the High Courts who are in our midst today in the morning, Justice Prasanna Varare of the Karnataka High Court and Justice T.S. Sivagnanam, Chief Justice of the Calcutta High Court, of course, my own very distinguished colleagues who have joined me here from the Supreme Court, other judges of the High Court, faculty members, guests, graduating students, and your families above all. Before I proceed any further, I must wish the class of 2023 congratulations to one and all. This day marks a momentous occasion in your lives, and it gives me no greater pleasure than to celebrate your entry into the legal profession with you. Let me begin by giving you a bit of trivia. The Supreme Court at present, as all of you who follow the newspapers, and if not the newspapers, social media, would know, is engaged in a very seminal constitutional issue where a 5-judge bench, the Constitution bench, is deciding on sensitive constitutional issues. But the trivia I wanted to share with you is that the paper books cover all of 16,318 pages, 24 volumes of case documents cover 13,525 pages, 30 volumes of the case law compilations cover 16,370 pages. The written submissions of the petitioners, 962 pages, and the written submissions of the respondents, 660 pages, all making today a total record of 47,835 pages. But the entirety of the record is digitized, it's scanned. And all the judges who are on the bench are paperless, and almost every member of the bar is paperless as well. I say this, though it's really a piece of trivia, to tell you something more fundamental. You are the people, the graduating class, and the people who follow you and your faculty. You are essentially the people who are driving the change, because technology in your hands is what it is to a fish in water. For us, it's a learning process. We've put out a handbook just last week on essential gender stereotypes which have pervaded the legal profession, to sensitize our judges on why we shouldn't call a woman a housewife, or a woman a chaste woman, or a woman who has been raped, a woman who has been ravished. These are expressions which have been used very regularly in our legal discourse. We have attempted to sensitize our judges to why these are no longer possible in modern India. Why do I say this when I talk to you? I think in all these initiatives which we adopt in the Supreme Court as the highest judicial institution in the country, we are driven by your aspirations for a new India, by your aspirations for social change. The National Law School, Bangalore, is synonymous with exceptional legal education. Its establishment marked the democratization of legal education in India, and in many ways, the democratization of the legal profession itself. Before the advent of the NLUs, it was largely those students whose family members were lawyers who chose to read the law. With the establishment of the NLSIU, the doors of the legal profession were thrown open, and more students without any connection to the legal community chose to pursue the law. In fact, two of my current judicial law clerks, Spurti Kotha and Pratik Dikshit, and one of my law clerks last year, Sharbari Kothade, who are first-generation lawyers, are alumni of NLSIU. They speak of their time on the Verdant campus in Nagar Bhavi with a fondness that I'm sure you too will display someday, not far from today. Enormous as our institutions seem to be, our institutions are not infallible. Not very long ago, and I was so delighted to see the exhibit today in the library, which we inaugurated, not so long ago, Cornelia Sorabji, India's first female advocate, was not permitted to make submissions in court unless she was aided by male advocates. Her contemporary, Sudhanshu Bala Hazra, was met with picket fences when she attempted to enter the exam hall at her law university. Unfortunately, these stories are not ones which we can leave behind in our history books. Although legal education and the legal profession have made great strides, much remains still to be done. To borrow the words of Robert Frost, the legal profession has miles to go before it can even afford or thinking of sleeping. I recently heard a story that left me heartbroken. I was told that a young student began their internship at a law office when their supervisor asked them which caste they belonged to. Upon hearing the answer, the intern was told not to return to the office. I must confess that I was filled with despair when I heard of this incident. As lawyers, we are keenly aware of society and its injustices. Our duty to practice and uphold constitutional values at every point in our lives is therefore greater than that of a common citizen. Yet this incident shows that some lawyers are violating the law, leave aside upholding constitutional values. I spoke about Cornelia Sorabji and Sudhanshu Bala Hazra in the 19th century. Let's flip back to more contemporary times. When my late former wife, who was a member of the bar and she gave up practice as a litigation counsel when I became a judge, when she went for a job interview to a law firm, she asked what the working hours are going to be. And the answer was, well, there are no working hours at all. Working hours are 24/7, 365. And then she asked, but what do women with families do? And the answer was, well, there is no family life if you want to join our law firm. And you better find a husband who can do your chores at home. So this is, in so many which ways, the reality which pervaded our profession in 2003 or 2004 that I speak about. But things are changing, and I come before you with a sense of optimism today, because things are changing, and you and your immediate predecessors are the agents of change in our profession. I have frank conversations with my law clerks. Last year, 4 of my 5 law clerks were women. I have frank conversations with them. It's not uncommon for my law clerks to come and give me a call in the morning and say, sir, would it be all right if I work from home today because I'm suffering from menstrual cramps? And I tell my law clerk, please feel free to continue to work from home today. I'm sure you're going to be doing your work as usual. But do take care of yourselves and rest a bit because health comes first. It's important that we have these conversations. It's important because we have these conversations for the simple reason that we cannot believe that or pretend that these issues do not exist in our society. The Supreme Court Bar Association came to me the other day, and usually they come with a list of demands, understandably, because I'm the head of the family. And I told the women lawyers, 2 or 3 of them who are part of the executive committee, that before you leave, I want to tell you that I've installed sanitary napkin dispensers in the women's toilets in the Supreme Court of India. So I think these conversations have to take place if we have to make our institutions as equal opportunity workplaces. But I feel better when I remember that young lawyers such as yourselves are sure to challenge the status quo when it is unfair. Being a good person and being a good lawyer are not mutually exclusive. And if you ever find yourself in a situation when one comes at the cost of the other, I urge you to be a good person first. Lift others up when you have the opportunity to, even if it is easier to do nothing. For people in my position, the easiest thing in the world is to do nothing. But that is not the call of duty or conscience. To do nothing is not an option for judges, and it ought not to be an option for lawyers as well. Treat all those who come across you with the same amount of respect. Regardless of the type of lawyer you become, do your bit to make ours a more inclusive profession. World over, the adversarial nature of legal systems places a premium on success, be it by winning a particular case, earning the most amount of money, or amassing the most power. But at what cost? This is the question we must ask ourselves in our mission to be successful. If the cost of being successful is that we must abandon our values, trample on others, be unjust and unfair, act against our conscience, or even merely be indifferent in the face of injustice, then I must tell you that the price is simply too high to pay. Also be warned that the cost is never extracted all at once. Never believe that your conscience will be extracted away from you all at once. You will not transform into someone unrecognizable overnight. Rather, day by day, the seemingly insignificant decisions you take and the corners you cut will add up. Do not sacrifice your principles on the altar of money or fame, for in the words of William Shakespeare, this above all, to thine own self be true. Your efforts will not be in vain because society as well as our institutions are malleable. Slowly but surely, we are headed towards a more just world. I was sharing with Her Royal Highness the inevitable and obvious fact that our profession is today becoming a focal point for the entry of more and more women lawyers who are going to transform our society. But gender is not just a woman's thing. Gender is as well a man's thing as well. The residents of numerous villages in a district called Gadchiroli in Maharashtra were required to travel about 250 kilometers, spanning 2 days to reach a sessions court. A month ago, the district, which is home to a predominantly tribal population, turned a new page in its history. A district and sessions court were established at a village called Aheri, and my very distinguished colleague, Justice Bhushan Gavai, inaugurated it. This was indeed cause for celebration because it made what is sometimes a court of first instance more accessible to the common people. To many in this country, the court of first instance is also the court of last resort. Now, this quest for justice is not easy, but a few things can make the journey a little easier. The company of a few good friends, the ability to see the bigger picture, and of course, a sense of humor. We lawyers tend to lose the ability to laugh at ourselves, but it is one of the qualities that will hold you in good stead. Many years ago, in a hotly contested case, an irate judge is said to have asked the lawyer arguing in his court, "Do you take me for a fool?" But came the response from the lawyer. If I agree, I will be in contempt of the court. And if I disagree, I will be committing perjury. Even the judges burst out laughing. A story which is told to us by our forebears is that in the 1950s, when you didn't have the digital ESCR, a book was handed over by a very distinguished lawyer to the bench in a constitution bench of the Supreme Court. When the judges opened the page, they found that there was a bug in the book. So the judges mentioned to the very distinguished lawyer, they said, "But Mr. Counsel, you have handed over a book with a bug to us." So the lawyer said, "My lords," he said, "some bugs have an uncanny ability to make their way from the bar to the bench." Finally, I would like to address a concern that is specific to graduating classes. Many of you may have worried about what the future holds for you. Some of you may be worried that you may not have made the right decisions in your professional life. Rest assured, young friends, that there is no cause for concern. I too remember being all of 22 years of age while leaving the comfort of my alma mater, uncertain of the strength of my choices. With the benefit of hindsight and a good 4 decades in the legal profession, I can tell you that there is no such thing as a wrong decision. If you embark upon a particular path today, you're not bound to take it for life. If, for example, you have chosen to be a transactional lawyer, or a litigator, or an academic for now, embrace the role with all your heart. As our philosophers tell us, live in the present. If you are dissatisfied, you can always choose another position, remembering that no decision is set in stone can ease the pressure that you may feel to take the right decision at every stage in your career. Some of you in the audience may be anxious about the fact that you are yet to identify the career path that you wish to pursue. Do not be in a rush to decide. Explore all avenues available to you and take your time to settle upon a single path. Life is long, and a few years spent exploring the possibilities and wonders of the law will not disadvantage you in any way. Each job will give you valuable skills and experiences that are almost always transferable to another job. And if you ultimately do not feel like you wish to choose a single role to occupy, that is fine too. The important thing is that you are happy at the end of each day. And try and ask yourself whether you've left the world around you a little bit better at the end of each day of your life. We're now coming to the end of my address this morning. I'm told that your generation refers to the final time that an event takes place as an OLT, or one last time. And that is a moment which is bittersweet. Each of you must have had many OLTs in the last few months of university of life, but from the day of your graduation, you will have what I call many FTs, or first times. The first time when you speak to a client all by yourself, the first time you appear in court, the first time your employer praises your work, and the first time they criticize it, your first paycheck, and the first time you wear a gown and a band. May your FTs be as memorable as your OLTs. You each have more to look forward to than to mourn. I hope I do not receive any brickbats for fashioning my own acronym, FT. Finally, my salutations to your faculty and to your parents who have mentored you, guided you, and taken you through these formative years of your lives. Remember them. Remember, the higher you go, don't ever kick the ladder through which you have ascended through the journey of life. Thank you and congratulations.
Her Royal Highness Princess Sonam Tichin Wangchuk holds a notable academic background, including an undergraduate degree in international relations from Stanford University, a Master of Laws with a focus in constitutional theory from Harvard Law School, and a postgraduate diploma in national law from the Royal Institute of Management in Bhutan. Joining Bhutan's legal sector at a young age, she's been an integral part of its growth since 1999. She's led the establishment of key legal institutions, the Bhutan National Legal Institute, and Bhutan's first and only law school, the Jigme Singye Wangchuk School of Law, spearheading initiatives such as continuing legal education, revitalization of traditional practices of community mediation and alternative dispute resolution, including the introduction of court-annexed mediation units, and research into the intersection of gross national happiness, law, and sustainability. In 2017, she was elected as the founding president of the Bar Council of Bhutan. Most recently, in October 2022, the first Legal Aid Center in Bhutan has been started under the Bhutan National Legal Institute. Her Royal Highness currently serves as the founding president of all three institutions. Beyond her legal pursuits, she is a trustee of the Tarayana Foundation, dedicated to uplifting rural Bhutanese communities.
Okay, thank you. Your Royal Highness, I have the honor to request you to deliver the convocation address.
Honorable Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Chief Justice of India and Chancellor of the National Law School, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Chief Justice and Judges of the High Court, Honorable Minister of Law and Parliamentary Affairs, Legislation and Tourism, Shri H.K. Patil, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Dr. M.C. Sudhakar, Honorable Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Shri Manan Kumar Mishra, Honorable Members of the Governing Body of the University, Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Sudhir Krishna Swamy, and Registrar Professor Dr. N.S. Nigam, members of the faculty and staff, students, proud parents, and relatives. Namaskara. It is with profound honor and gratitude that I stand amongst you today. I am filled with great joy to be addressing this august gathering and to be a part of this momentous celebration. Allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the exceptional class of 2023. Today, we are gathered here to bear witness to the culmination of your remarkable journey and the successful completion of a special milestone in your lives. It is indeed a moment of pride to be graduating from NLSIU, an institution that has consistently been the torchbearer of modern legal education for the last 3 decades. As I contemplate the significance of this event, I am reminded of the profound connection between India and Bhutan. India, our cherished neighbor, has always been an unwavering friend to Bhutan, fostering not only diplomatic relations, but also the growth of our finest leaders, especially judges and lawyers, few of whom have graduated from this very institution. In approaching this address, I have been most mindful of the distinguished speakers who have preceded me at NLSIU's convocations, speakers who I realize may be more familiar and relatable to you, and well celebrated in their respective fields. They have had inspiring stories to share about themselves, stories of their struggles, their failures and successes. Though I might not fit the mold or have inspiring stories to share, I hope instead to take this opportunity to talk to you as a friend and remind you of the 3 important and profound qualities of justice, service, and wisdom as you venture into the real world as bright, capable young legal professionals. Shri Nadan Nilikane, Chairman and co-founder of Infosys, who was your chief guest at the last convocation, had remarked that he was fascinated by the fact that Professor Madhava Menon founded NLUS with an objective to create social engineers. Like Shri Nadanji, I share the same fascination, and like Professor Menon, I share the similar belief that each of us have the potential to become a social engineer, provided we are willing to discover and hone the essential qualities of justice, service, and wisdom. 3 pillars that underpin purposeful lives, shape harmonious societies, and drive positive change. Justice is the cornerstone of a functional society which upholds and respects the rule of law. Simply put, justice is treating all with equal respect despite the growing inequalities in societies in the world. In this rapidly evolving world, injustice continues to take myriad forms, from technological and knowledge divide to environmental inequalities. As aspiring social engineers, we must find solutions and forge a brighter future based on inclusive decision-making, empathetic action, and equal opportunities. As legal professionals, we are empowered to champion justice through actions as simple as not overcharging fees, or by uplifting those marginalized and voiceless through pro bono services. We do not need to know complicated theories of justice to be a just person or to do justice. As rightly said by Honorable Chief Justice Chandrachud in one of his recent conversations, justice is an essential service we provide our citizens, and it is not just a sovereign function. To become advocates of a just society, we must first embrace our roles as members of a larger societal framework. Selfless service grounded in compassion and interdependence is the bedrock upon which prosperous communities are built. In a world obsessed with individualistic pursuits, service resounds as a beacon of unity and harmony. Service transcends and connects us to a shared humanity. It enriches lives, fosters tolerance, and promotes collective well-being. As lawyers, you are bestowed with the remarkable power to serve not only the privileged, but also those who lack a voice or representation. In this service, you will find purpose that extends far beyond yourselves, resonating in the lives of all those you touch. Becoming agents of change requires wisdom, insight born out of curiosity, critical thinking, and open-mindedness. In a world of unprecedented complexity, wisdom equips us to make informed and intelligent decisions, unravel intricate challenges, and envision holistic solutions. It arises not just from academic learning, but the continuous pursuit of knowledge, embracing diverse perspectives and engaging in constructive dialogues. Your time at NLSIU has undoubtedly nurtured your academic excellence. Yet the quest for learning beyond the classrooms allows wisdom to flourish through real-world experiences. There is knowledge to be gained in the interconnectedness of our actions and in leading lives intertwined with justice and service. So before I conclude, I would like to draw inspiration from Bhutan's remarkable journey. We have had the good fortune of being blessed with successive monarchs who have brought social justice and transformation by practicing compassion, equality, and truth. His Majesty, my father, the fourth king, believed that as people need good doctors when they are sick, they need justice when they are wronged. To ensure a just, equitable, and sustainable society, he introduced the visionary framework of gross national happiness, or GNH. The GNH framework The GNH framework assesses the quality of laws and policies we adopt to ensure good and just governance as a means to enable the people to pursue happiness. Guided by GNH, Our Majesties the Kings have demonstrated that justice, service, and wisdom are not mere ideals, but pillars that sustain a harmonious nation. Their profound service and commitment to justice is what makes them the true social engineers of Bhutan. When I was tasked with the responsibility of establishing Bhutan's first law school by His Majesty the Fifth King, the path was very clear for us. We drew inspiration from their Majesties and adopted the core values of justice, service, and wisdom. And today, we have committed ourselves to instilling and honing these three qualities in our graduates. As you begin your journey into the complex world, remember that these three qualities are not solitary virtues, but interconnected values that support and reinforce one another. When your actions are guided by these principles, you will find true purpose, meaning, and fulfillment in your lives. Class of 2023, your time is here, and NLSIU has equipped you with the tools. Now it is your time to wield them for the greater good. I wish each and every one of you a bright and fulfilling future. I am certain that you will make a positive impact in the paths you choose. I would like also today to take the opportunity to offer my congratulations to Israel and to India. For his absolutely historic soft landing on the moon, on the lunar South Pole. It was an amazing event to watch, and we celebrated together with you. So thank you so much for listening to me today. Dhanyavad, Kashtile.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this amazing address. Well, in my capacity as the Chancellor now, I have to do the final formality for this event. I dissolve the convocation.
All those present are requested to rise for the national anthem. All are requested to remain standing while the reverse procession makes its way out of the auditorium.
அவ்வளோதாங்க ஒருத்தரும் தெரிய மாட்டாங்க ஸ்டார்ட்டாக இருக்காங்க ஸ்டேட் ஸ்டார்ட்டாக தான் இருக்காங்க முன்னாடி பாருங்க ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிருக்காங்க பேக்கில் ஒரு சென்டரில் போகலாம் அதுவும் இல்லாமல் ஸ்டெப்போட ஹைட்ஸ் ரொம்ப கம்மியாக இருக்குது சரி நீங்கள் இதை மட்டும் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க இது வச்சுருக்கல எதுண்ணா மோனோபேடுங்க உள்ளே இருக்கு அவன் இதோட சொல்லி ஆன் பண்ணி விட்டுட்டு டைமிங் போட்டு ஆன் பண்ணி விட்டு கேமரா தூக்கி மேலே வச்சுவிடு அப்போ தான் ஓரளவுக்காக தெரியும் அப்படி சொல்கிறேன் ஆமாம் நல்லா ஃபுல்லாக ஹைட் தூக்கிடு கேமரா நான் தெரிய மாட்டாங்கடா தூக்கினா ஓரளவு தெரியுவாங்கடா பாரு தடுப்பு ஏறி உட்கார வச்சிரு கேமரா அவங்ககிட்ட கொடுத்துரு எடுத்துருவோம் அதுதான் கரெக்டாக இருக்கும் ஒன்றும் இல்லை ஆனால் அவன் தமிழ் தெரியாது அதான் சொன்னேன் ஆ சரிட்டா சரிங்களா எல்லாமே அதே தான் மேடம் அப்பயும் அதே தான் சேம் தான் அப்பயும் அதே சேம் தான் அதுக்கு ஸ்டூல் போட்டு மேலே ஹைட்டு அங்கே எடுத்தால் ஒருத்தர் வரும் எங்கே போயிட்டார் சார் லாஸ்ட் இங்கே இருக்குது இன்னும் ரெட்டு வருதுங்களா இன்னும் பிள்ளையாருன்னா அவங்களுக்கு தெரிய மாட்டாங்க ஹலோ ग्रीन कलर है सही मुड़ी तेरी बड़ी हाँ जी ठीक है ओके वाह ओके सर ஸ்கூல் போட்டுக்கிறியா ஒருத்தர் எல்லாரும் கூட எவ்வளோ சேர் எடுத்து மாதவ் எங்கடா அதான் ஷூட் இருக்குது 11 மணி இன்னைக்கு 11 மணி வரலாம் நாளைக்கு 11 மணி வரலாம் எல்லாரும் தெரிய மாட்டாங்க ஆக்காவில் போதா எங்க ஏய் போடா போயிட்டு அவன் சைடில் இருக்கிறாரு அப்படி போக சொல்லுங்க இந்த சைடில் இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு அந்த பக்கம் சொல்லு இன்னும் அப்படியே தானே நிற்கிறாங்க திரும்ப வந்துட்டாங்களா அப்படி தான் நிற்கிறாங்க ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக சொல்கிறா ஹலோ சார் இங்கேயே தான் இருக்காங்க அங்கேயே தான் இருக்காங்க அவங்களும் அங்கேயே தான் இருக்காங்க இன்னும் தள்ளுச்சு பார்க்கவே மாட்டாங்க பார்த்தாலும் பார்க்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க சைடில் போய்
stand back. Stand back. Everybody needs to focus on this camera.
எடுத்துட்டு கீழே நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா எல்லாம் ஒரு தாட் தான் போகுது. ஓகே பேக்ல வந்துருங்க. தெரியும் அவங்களா அவங்க 10 feet போகணும் அப்பதான். ஓகே ஓகே வராங்க 10 அடி தள்ளி போச்சுனா தான் வர மாட்டாங்க.
Please move that side.
Okay, ready?
Is everybody focused? Able to see this camera?
Sir, side la sir.
நான் பின்னாடி வந்துருங்க.
I will count and you smile.
Okay, ready?
Ready, one.
Sir, பின்னாடி வந்துருங்க.
Sir, நீங்க பேக்ல இருந்தே சொல்லுங்க.
Okay, ready?
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
தம்பி வெயிட் பண்ணலாம்.
இருங்க சார் வீடியோ போயிட்டு.
சார் வெயிட் பண்ணுங்க.
Wait.
என்ன சார்?
சார் வெயிட்.
ஆக்டர் மாதவ் ஆக்டர்
சார் வெயிட்.
1 minute.
आएगा तो बताना एंगल आ रहा है
टेस्ट कोई है
टेस्ट கூட கரெக்ட்டா சார் சைடுல
வாங்க சார் சைடுல வாங்க
ரெடி
எப்படியா
வெயிட்
போட்டோ எடுத்துட்டு வீடியோ எடுத்து
ஓகே
வேணாமா
After you're done,
okay.
after you're done, tell me. Throw the cap. You want to throw the cap?
ஏய் சொல்லுமா சார் சைடுல வாங்க சார் சைடுல வாங்க
வந்துருங்க சார் இங்க வந்துருங்க
சார்
ரெடி
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We have pamphlets, every number will be shared. We have a photo session, photo booth being fixed up. For you, we will dispatch it to your address.
Sir?
go to the photo booth. Hey, camera.
Sir. Our batch contact.
हाँ, you take